Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email 6, turn 167. So, our sacrificial samurai, did it work? I lost only one samurai, that's bloody ridiculously perfect. Now I can most probably push forward. Oh my god, kitty cat, yes! We're gonna push forward! First, let's check out the comments. Landmark. Also with freedom you can get Arsenal of Democracy, which can be useful for military production as well as sniping some city-states. To be fair and square, Arsenal of Democracy, maybe, but if I would have a choice about the first level 2 tenant of freedom, I would go for, the longer golden age and happiness from specialists, right? Unless our position is going to be very, very bad, or actually that good that we can time it with Foreign Legion push, then Foreign Legions, but it's sort of a waste, right? But definitely like Arsenal Democracy as the second policy, no. As the first policy, no. So that would require me to get so much more culture, so I would be able to fill out at least like 5 social policies into freedom very, very quickly. Like, it's possible, since we do not have that much social policies to work on before ideology. I mean, like, we need one more in honor, then we need 4 social policies for rationalism, and theoretically, we could put the rest of those, we could put the rest of the social policies into ideology, theoretically. Could that be possible in a reasonable timing against Byzantine? I hope so. But we'll see. Archik, few jobs they can no longer cope with the work. I don't know what that comment refers to, but okay. Dennis, Yoruus, after you get some gold, don't forget to get research agreement with Byzantine. Do we really want a research agreement with him? Do we really want a research agreement with Byzantine? I don't think so. I think we need to start talking to Aztecs a little bit. Support him with a deal that if he lets us take Portugal with Navy and clear out this one, we're gonna support him against war with Ethiopia, for example, and like Songhai or something like that. And maybe do a research agreement with Aztecs. But with Byzantines? I don't like the sound of it. He's already ahead in tech. Chimchikun, go compass and then towards industrialization, but start working on a scientist so that you can bulb towards navigation if necessary. The optimal path is industry, scientific, theory, navigation. Okay, but if I'm gonna start poking out like 2 promoted galleasses, will I ever have the gold to actually upgrade into frigates? Can we manage the gold to get to compass, start cranking out galleasses, then build some infrastructure while going to industrialization, then probably going into navigation or scientific theory, but then like time and attack with galleasses upgraded into frigates? Can we manage that amount of gold? Like, can we manage that amount of gold to make it work? That's the question. By the way, I think we can go galleasses right now. We don't need anything from chivalry. Do we need any knights? Will we need any knights to finish Persia off? I don't think so. So you can skip that a little bit. Jeff McDonald. I think the Portugal idea is worth exploring. We still have time to make a decision. They don't have any hammers, so they won't be able to attack you successfully anytime soon. You're safe to take whatever attack path you want since you've been talking to the Aztec player. You could propose a joint attack on Portugal in 35 or so turns. You won't be able to get a foothold on that side of the continent without allies. Let's talk to them and maybe trade some maps. Yeah, I do agree that we kinda need to get Aztecs into alliance on that side, that we need to be absolutely honest with him and say to him that we have an alliance with Byzantines on this side and it looks like this. So we could try to help him out to be strong in here in exchange for not attacking his back, like covering his back while he tries to deal with his allies, while he's with his neighbors and fight off Byzantines. I'm like, he can always ally with Rome and be in here in a strong position if he can take back Songhai, for example. Like, we've got potential 1, 2, 3, 4 allies in here that we could choose. I don't count Portugal as a potential ally because I think we need to kill Portugal to have a foothold on this side of the continent and neutralize like a threat of any naval invasion at any stage of the game. So I don't like the idea of Portugal being our ally, but Aztecs could be cool, especially that he cannot get out with his fleet from this inland sea. He can only do it by this coastal, so if we can secure this one, he will not be forced to go for fleet for some time. And like, I don't see a reason he can kill Byzantines. Like, Aztecs be so strong that he will kill Byzantines, but at the same time, like, Byzantines going all the way in here to kill him sounds a little bit ridiculous in my brain, and it's still only domination game, right? So if we get a foothold at Portuguese, we're gonna make Aztecs strong on this side. We could SimCity in the very late game and probably don't worry about any flank whatsoever, and like take Portugal with frigates, get a foothold there, straighten up Aztecs so we can do something, and then SimCity and like build up army for the whole duration of the game, while Byzantines will probably have to deal somehow with Rome and Songhai. That's a potential shape of the world that satisfies and gives me like the best chance of winning this game, I think. So what do you guys think about it? Butovalny, does this map wraps horizontally? I mean, when you go right with navy from your coast, will you reach Portugal and Songhai? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do believe it does. It should, at least. Genies. Oh no, the return of long videos. Caravel to Scout Plus. Could scout the Portuguese coast and possible islands. Do I need more army? Not at the moment, I think. GPT will be fixed with less units and roads and echo buildings. It's not a big problem. If you're gonna attack Portugal, it's necessary to discuss a possible ally and the actions of other players. Yeah, I know. I think like a natural ally for us is Aztecs still. If you're gonna I don't believe Aztecs will be a good ally. You don't believe? Okay, he needs to kill somebody to reach a corner, but if you two team up Portugal, you will be next target. Aztecs will be a good ally only if they attack Ethiopia while we attack Portugal. Yeah, I think so too. I think we need to reach an agreement with Aztecs that we're gonna take Portugal, but we're not gonna threaten him until he's like gonna, I don't know, kill Byzantines, for example. Which a situation that is hard for me to imagine, but at the same time it's balanced out my deal with Byzantines, because Byzantine, before he can attack me, would need to kill Aztecs. And yeah, I think it's gonna balance each other out good. If Songhai still wants war, he could be a suitable ally, dividing Portugal, Aztec and Ethiopia between you two. War subjects. How lazy Byzantines were going. If it's not going well, do some roads for him. Rome's army was in the other front, so won't be quickly to help Carthage in the East Great War. Well, they did make peace with Aztecs, right, some time ago. But I think the war in here is going very well. Carthage had some sort of units in here, but from what I remember, Byzantine has just like overwhelming amount of army. So the question is, can he keep push into Carthage right now or not? First of all, we need to kill and secure those cities and secure the coast. And then we'll think about it. Do I have enough army to take Persia out completely with this army? I think so, yeah. I have no diplomatic relations with Rome at the moment. To be fair and square, Byzantine player talks with other players much more. I haven't had any talks with Rome, Songhai, nor Ethiopia, nor Portugal. The only other person in this game that I have talked to was Aztecs, and he's kind of having problems at the moment. Damn, those camels on Portuguese look scary. Okay. Fearsome. Get astronomy and a caravel and see the sea routes to other people's sea cities. I would get banks and then move to navigation. Banks and get to navigation. Sounds reasonable. I think we really need fleet. I have that bad feeling in the back of my head that we need fleet in here. Or start pre-building a lot of galleasses and get a timing attack with frigates on Portugal. I think it should be our main concern if like we're gonna take those cities, and I don't think we're gonna get another cottage city. Well, I guess we need to talk to Byzantine about the details, but if Carthage is gonna fall to Byzantine, then the only natural enemy for me it's gonna be Portugal, because he has the potential for coastal dominance. But the question is, can we sacrifice going for frigates in like imminent advantage from Byzantines about the tech? That's the true question that I'm worried about. All right, so that's all the comments that we've got. Does Compass give one more caravan? Yeah. Allows establishing an additional trade route. Scratch. Yeah, but it's an inland sea from what I can tell. This side, like this is inland sea supposedly, and I think they share it with Songhai. I'm not sure if Songhai actually has access to the other side. I know about the Celts. If I remember correctly, someone said that they're like on inland sea. Those guys and those guys. And they are definitely on inland sea. This is on the outer sea, and capital is on inland sea. And I don't think there's a canal city. But Portugal definitely has a canal city in here. I think this is the spot where he has the city. So you can go in this inland city and out. And the capital is definitely on outer city, so outer ocean. So I think only Portugal poses a real threat to my coastal cities with the shape of the map. Okay. So we've got this done. Damn, so many good wonders. Ironworks. Is it time for ironworks, or do we need to reinforce a little bit? I do believe we need to start reinforcing a little bit. That's kind of for sure. Okay, let's get a scientist down here. Garden. Do I still want that engineer, guys? Like, those 4 additional hammers in my capital could be very useful, in my opinion. And then getting a scientist. What about a garden and a national epic? But first, let's get a couple of more samurais to the front line. It seems like a legit idea. Sangtsu needs to go here. Again, we lost the barb on the previous turn. There's still like a Byzantine chariot that picks off those guys. The city seems to be fairly decently alright. Okay. Okie doke. How do we progress with the war then? Empire unhappy on Carthage. Persia near great general. Okay, I'm gonna micromanage cities first before I'm gonna go into war mode. Get more growth here. Work the other slot too. I'm not in that rush of getting a scientist. I would prefer to get an engineer. Don't rush it. Grind him a little bit. It's not a modded game, so like grinding him a little bit doesn't make too much sense. This one's good. Actually not good. If we can grow this into 1 turn. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. This one looks good. Yeah, this one looks good. This one definitely looks good. Here we're good as well. Okay, the cities looks good. So let's focus on the war now. Okay, war. Road. I still require a road here. I require a road here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. There's like no army anymore. Okay. Pillage it is. Okay, how are we going to do this one? Damn. I want to put this guy here. Okay, first things first. We can go here. We can go here. Can QBS score a kill? He definitely can. Can we pick off this compo with 2 shots? We may. I really want to put a unit onto this hill, you know. But only this guy or this guy can really get to those 2 positions that I want to take. Okay, let's see. He didn't really see anything. I wonder if there's something behind this. But first things first. Let's pick up this compo. 47 damage. Damn, boy. Well, now that's an unfortunate mess. Phew. Phew. No comments. One HP. No, 3 HP. Damn. Okay, there's a knight. I don't care about the knight though. Okay, let's pick off the full kills. Alright, that's good. Grom gun to the front lines. Go. This crossbow can move forward. There we go. And where do I need more crossbows? I could get a flank here, hopefully. On this side. We can prepare for some more good stuff around the place here. Nick to the front line. And those 2 guys can go here, probably. On which side will you go? All depends. which side will die, right? I think we need more crossbow on this side to get a flank attack on the... So Bliznik can go this way. Sounds reasonable. Okay, and just in case, let's get a general to the front line. If he wants to use a general, then I should be able to retake it. Where is the most important crossbow? I don't think we've got a most important crossbow. Like, the promotions are well spreaded. Okay, here. I don't see the name right now. Gromgon has a lot of experience. Digidong has a lot of. Bliznik has a lot of experience. Nash 2. QBS. Oh, well, okay, no QBS. So I guess like the most potential guy is Gromgon at the moment. Needs a couple of more shots and we're good. Yeah, QBS a crossbow. Well, also this unnamed crossbow is pretty good. Yeah, I put him into danger, right? But hey. Okay, stables time. Samurai making workboats. Bam. Pasture. I still need one more worker on this side to remove the roads. I should have probably backed this guy off a little bit. Damn, the worker time is just like ridiculous. I think I need to grab another worker, by the way. Just saying. Okay, Ivan. You're serving the Japan Empire very, very well. Okay, I think that's about it. Any new quest? What's happening? Carthage is no longer ally of Hong Kong. Perfect. Make peace, pledge to protect. Your thus discovery of new natural wonder. Samarkand, that's happiness. Natural wonder on Monaco, more culture, great. Your discovery Tire, happiness, cool. And Mebasa Congo, no longer trespassing. Okay, any new quests showed up? Jewelry. Scientist. Prophet. There's still a religion that can be founded, by the way, guys. Just saying. There's still a religion that can be founded. So even if I buy all the mosque, I can still get a profit. Theoretically. But more importantly, I could grab a religion. Let's take a quick look in here. World religions, beliefs. Yeah, interfaith dialogue is taken. What kind of stuff is taken? Goddess of love, grove, temples, tide, pagodas, quarries, science connection, shrine and food temple, faster grove, mosques, production, specialist, interfaith dialogue, monasteries, God King, asceticism, mosques. We're gonna control this one. I could try to micromanage all the stuff a little bit to get mosques everywhere if I want to. Well, not mosques, but monasteries, if that's even worth it. But I don't think there's a point to get a religion of our own. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's it for this turn. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Best wishes. Yours out.